Also, maybe something is avoiding to know. Maybe there's some sense in a movement that is a bit uncomfortable to know. It's wriggling out. Because perhaps this question may be too potent. Maybe this question will signal the ending of something. I wonder if it's like this for anyone. That this question maybe it's like it's too atomic. This is too, I mean, this question is too strong, too much, too direct. Because this question, if it is really felt, maybe so much change may occur in this psychophysical system that we can't cope with it. Let's ask another kind of question. Let's ask another kind of question. Is God real? That's not so dangerous. Not dangerous like this question. Some beings have contemplated this question. All the other questions have fallen now. Only one question is remaining for them. Even the final question, who is perceiving even? Final question, final response. Who is it? What is it? Can it ever be answered? Can it ever be answered? Is there any answer to the question, who am I? Who watches all this? Cannot be an answer. If you go to the edge of a cliff, you take the final step, now you're at the edge. What will the next step bring you? Can you take another step? The next step will not be like any other step. You will go and make another step, but it will not be like any other step you make. All your journey of questions have come to the last question, the last step you made. Now one step will take you where? Are you willing to live with a paradox for the rest of your life? Nobody can answer it for you. Some of you have heard this story before because I told it a few times. And it's very much to do with this question. The story is like this. That there are three beings. They find themselves at the edge of the ocean. They don't know how they got there. They just find that their life is by the edge of the ocean, on the beach. Three beings, very small. They look like dolls. They don't know how they got there, but every day they get up and they play together. One doll is made of tears, of water and salt. Another doll is made of salt. And the last doll made of sand. Sand doll, a salt doll, and a tear doll. And they play together every day. What fun they have on this beach, no? But they don't know where they came from. They have no parents, they have no relatives. Just these three dolls they play each day on the edge of the ocean. One morning, they got up and they were sitting together. And the salt doll said, guys, I've got to tell you, I had a strange dream last night. I dreamt that I came out of this ocean. I actually dreamt I came out of this ocean. So the tear doll says, whoa, slow down. No. Have I been speaking in my sleep? Because this is my dream also. I dreamt I came out of this ocean. Just I came out of the ocean. So the sand doll is listening to both of them. So, okay, what's the joke here? Because this is also my dream. I also had a dream I came out of this ocean. How it can be? How is this possible? So this became very exciting. We all maybe came out of this ocean, but the sand doll says, but I feel like I'm most like the ocean. I am more like the ocean than any of you. Maybe you both came. The salt doll says, what are you saying? The salt doll say. Huh? Can you feel the breeze that come, even the breeze that come from the ocean, tastes like me? Salt. I am very much more like the ocean than any of you. The tear doll says, oh, you're joking. The ocean is watery. Look at me, I'm so watery. None of you is watery like me. So then this competition arose in them. Who is more like the ocean? Who is the most like the ocean? So this was very exciting. He says, okay, who will go first? All of them want to go first. So they said, no, let's draw straws. So they picked straws, and it came that the first one to go was the tear doll. She was meant to go to the ocean to find out what she can discover about this ocean. And she will come back and report to the others. Okay, guys, you know what? I am like the ocean, but maybe you're more like the ocean. You see? So she had wings also. And it was her turn. She flew off very high, beautiful, and then dipped and went towards the ocean. Shtoom. As soon as she touched the ocean, she merged with the ocean, being made of salt and water. No research. So the salt doll and the sand doll are waiting for this tear doll to come. And salt doll especially is very impatient. She said, no, what's happening? Come on, it cannot take, I know the ocean is big, but, come on. Let's find out something. Anyway, look, when she comes back, keep her here. I am going. It's my turn. Salt doll was very smart. Had a nice salt jacket, nice salt hat. Started walking out into the ocean. But as she is walking out into the ocean, every bit that touched the water was disappearing. Going. Then the knees, and everything beneath the knees fell away. Like this, everything, as she goes. Everything that touched the water is melting. Finally, the jacket also goes. Only a little bit salt hat for a minute. And that's gone. Sand doll is waiting. I felt this was going to be a really good game. But nobody's come back. Nobody come back. And hours are passing, and she's getting tired. Also lonely, because every day she's playing, but nobody to play. She thought, okay, I'll just lie down here and rest. So she lies down on the beach. The time is passing, and the moon is rising, and the tide is rising also. And the waves are coming. And she's lying there. The wave comes and touches her legs, and they became sand. Next the hip. Finally, only little hand and head. And last wave. Everything gone. Who was there to come back and report about who is most like the quality of the ocean? I don't know if this is a terrible story or a beautiful story. It just depends where you're looking from. Now there's a biscuit doll. I want to know, what does the inside of Mooji's stomach look like? We won't go further with this story.
Someone handed him a biscuit.
I didn't answer your question, did I?
Because my question actually was, is there a free will or not?
I answered more than your question.
Yeah, but I didn't understand that.
And this is what can happen if you hold your question. Is there free will? Your question is there free will? Is there free will?
Yes, that was actually the first question, because I asked just in theory, is that true? Then, if I know that is true, then I can believe, I think. Then it's very easy.
If you say like this, she's asking me, would I agree with what she said the first point, was that if there is a supreme being, and all of us, every usness is isness, it's he or she or it, playing with itself in all of these forms, all these myriad forms, are only expressions of the one supreme being, Ishwara or whatever. Huh? So therefore, what private will I have? When I say I, it's also it saying I in this body. If I feel I go this way, but then I go this way, it's still it playing this part. This is a theory. She says, it's not my experience. I want to know, she's asking, is there free will? So this question means that we leave the first question then. Because in fact you said something. You want to know if this is true, that Ishwara or God, the Supreme Being, is all there is, and then all of these manifestations are its manifestations, so therefore there is no independent free will, only the apparent free will. And apparent free will is also that Supreme Being playing as apparent free will. Yes.
Can I do any effort? Can I do then anything? Or just nothing?
So then she asked, so can I do anything?
Actually, he. I mean,
He,
who is
can,
he?
Yes.
Who is who?
But it's all tangled up, which is why you asked the question. You don't really understand. If there is, can you accept that there is? If I were to say, yes, it is like this, can you accept it?
I think yes.
Yes?
I think.
Well, then I would tell you accept it. Yeah, I want to see if it's true. If you can accept this. Because a rare being can accept this. Most of us, we are so clever. We have to work things out. Hey, I'm not that naive. These people, they have faith in anything. So quick faith. Huh? But for me, it takes a bit more than that.